Hey guys, today I want to help out GenerikB with the dilemma he was having in one of his most recent episodes. So, what he was trying to do is put a minecart here and have it power through this block and into this repeater. And he tried a couple other things like this, which I think is going to make a lighting. Oh, I can't even place it, which makes a little bit of a lighting error on that on that minecart. Oh, there it goes. But none of this stuff he was trying was working. Well, GenerikB, the reason is because you're almost right. You're just remembering it a little bit wrong. It doesn't. The detector rail does not power every block around it. It powers the block it's on top of, as you can imagine. So by putting the repeater here, that's getting powered by the detector rail. So that is actually the solution to your problem. Alright, so because the episode was so short, I decided I wanted to kind of share a story with you guys. Something that happened to me yesterday. I went to El Pollo Loco with my dad in order to get some food for my wife and my mom. And I drove because it was street sweeping and I needed to move the car on the way back anyway. So, I'm sitting in line at El Pollo Loco, and the drive-through line was pretty long, and I drive a white car, and if you guys don't know this, bees are attracted to white cars for some reason. And so this bee lands on my windshield, and my normal first instinct is to turn on the windshield wipers to get rid of it. But because we were stopped and my window was down, I didn't want to do that. So I rolled up my window, and my dad, having driven with me before, ran the windshield wipers because he knew that that's what I would normally do in that situation. And the bee just rode the windshield wipers up and down, up and down, up and down. And then after that, my dad turned on, which is the method I normally use because I already know that the bee's just going to ride the windshield wiper. He turned on what do they call it? The windshield wiper, like the squirter, the water that helps clean the windshield, and of course the bee rides up the windshield wiper, and then it gets stuck. If you're sitting in the driver's seat, you've got the windshield in front of you, and then to your left, if you live in a country where you drive on the left, you've got your window, and the part of the frame in the car that separates the windshield and your window. The bee just stuck right there, and I could see the future, and I just knew it was going to happen, and I was like, oh my god, no. I'm driving. It's different when you're driving on the highway or something, and you can run the windshield wiper, like let's say you're going from a stoplight to a street, you can just run the windshield wiper and the bee's gone, eventually. But when you're moving, or basically not moving because you're at a drive-through, it's a little bit different. So, get out of here, sheep. So I went from, 3 spaces behind the person in line. I'm just moving very, very slowly, and I finally get up to the ordering window, and I roll down the window, and I just know what's going to happen to me. And I start recording like, I have a number 10, a number 9, number 12, and then the bee rolls off of that part of the car into the car, lands on my knee, bounces off, and then lands on the ground. And I'm wearing flip-flops, by the way. Thank goodness he didn't land like in my sandal. And he lands on the floor of the car, and like in the middle of my order, all of a sudden I just start stomping the life out of this bee, and like, oh my freaking, and then after I'm done, I just nonchalantly go back to the order, and I will have a sweet corn cake, and I end the order. And I've had awkward silences at a drive-through before, but it was at least 3 minutes before this person finally asked me to pull up. I honestly thought that I had given the person on the other end a heart attack or something. I didn't know what was going on, but it was really strange. And then when I got home, I used a business card in order to get the bee out of the floor mat and into the street, and that bee was flatter than a pancake. Anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. GenerikB, I really hope that I have been able to help you, even if you don't use it in your current design, because you found another method that will work pretty good. I'm hoping that this will give you a little bit of a reminder that will allow you to work efficiently in future designs. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.